There we go. Okay, let me make sure we're getting this even. Not that they have to be even, but y'all know I do like them to usually go in pretty even. Yeah. Here we go. Can I just say, I know there's nobody here and I'm talking to myself, but can I just say that trying to work through stuff like this makes me want to say wordy dirties. I've got one sewed on. We're going to see if we can get both of these sewed in real quick. Hi, Leonore. How are you? This journal turned out really beautiful. Hi, Cheyenne. It is just a crafty hangout today, no sale. But this one turned out really nice. This journal turned out really nice. This one is for Zippity Doodle. And a lot of the graphics that you're going to see in here, she created. Anyway, yeah. So she makes beautiful graphics, and she has been flooding my inbox with them and letting me use them. And so, anywho, this one here has a bunch that are special to her. There we go. Did I? Yeah, set my top one there. There we go. Hi, Buttero. How are you, Doretha? Y'all still got ice on the ground down there? I know this is crazy. We're oh shoot, Cindy, you know better than that. We're looking at 65 degrees right now, and we still have ice all over the ground. I mean, all over the ground, not just a little bit of ice. It's everywhere, everywhere. And it's 65 stinking degrees at my house. Okay, so I was going to do these from the inside out, but then I decided I wanted to do them from the outside in like I do. I've been doing most of them, and I do love my 5-hole pamphlet stitch. However, can I just tell you, trying to find my bump where my first signature goes is a pain in my derriere. And sometimes I just have to come back in and just fill it with my awl because I'm looking for the bump through my cardboard. There it is, right there. Go in and I just wigger that, waller that thing out. It's what we call it, waller it out. So anyway, I did not make it to the bins last week. It was icy. I did not get out of my house for a whole week. So went to church Sunday. Took Dave for an appointment this morning. Yeah, took Dave for an appointment this morning, and we got the we got steps cleared for him to go. Oh, I need to pin this together. Otherwise, I'm going to be fussing the whole way through because it's not staying like I need it. And now I'm going to probably want to go back through it with my things because it probably shifted. Make sure my holes are going like they need to go. There's that one. Everything's there, right? Everything okay here? Let's just make sure. Yep, everything's good there. So we're together good. We just need to put it there. This right here to hold us together. Anyway, so he hadn't been to therapy all last week. He didn't go to therapy. And if you're wondering, he's taking physical therapy because he's had several falls in the last few months. And we really wanted just to help build his strength up. But we also wanted to, what else did we want to do? Oh, we wanted them to teach him how to be able to get up easier if he did have a fall. And so, anyway, because he hadn't been to therapy all week and hadn't done nothing but sit on his derriere area, uh, had a rough time at therapy, and he was doing one of his exercises on the raised mat, not on the floor, but on the raised mat, and he got dizzy and fell flat of his face. Anyway, bless his heart. So it excited them real well. I didn't get too excited because I'm used to it. I'm used to him getting dizzy and falling on me. Anyway, so he was kind of out of just not processing very well. I said those were good through there. There it goes. Anyway, he wasn't processing very well. And we come home and we have all the ice cleared, and he had no problem going out. But when he got home, for some reason, he stepped over into a big pile of ice and he fell. And he fell. Hey, Vita. So, anyway, oh no. Did you break it, or does it just need cleaned up now? Sometimes you just have to clean them up after you've. Sewing machines just don't like paper. But there are some brands that do better with it and some brands that don't. But for the most part, sewing machines just don't like sewing paper. I've ruined several over the years. There's that next one right there. Let's see if we can get in it. Ooh, wait. No, I've done skipped over to the third one. You don't want in that one, Cindy. There it is. I felt it go through. Didn't I? Anyway, they just don't like paper. So, um, into Walmart and get you some canned air like you clean your computer with and spray it out real good and see if that will help it. And you should spray it out several times. I mean, especially if you're doing a lot of sewing on paper. If any of y'all are here that have bought some of my early journals, I used to sew everything with I used to sew on every piece of paper. I don't do that now. I've ruined several machines and I don't do that. I don't sew very much on paper at all anymore. So I'm trying to waller out that hole. I felt it, but let's see if we can get in it. Back up that way. You know that's not where you're supposed to go. Okay. Here. Give ourselves a clue. There. There we go. We're through. Oh, it's it's so it comes in a can at Dollar Tree. They usually keep it up by the register, and it's called pressurized air, and it's to blow off your keyboards and stuff like that. Uh, we use it to blow off our keyboards. We actually use it to blow out the grate in our stove because natural gas, while it is a fairly clean burning gas, it's not as clean as they would like you to believe it is. And so it will mess up the burners in your stoves if you heat with like an infrared stove. And ours is an infrared. Okay, that's going to be. Oh, I know what I'm doing here. It goes down to right there. There. I'm always trying to put this middle one a lot. There we go. We're right. Oh, that's good. Now let's see if we can waller that around so that we come back out, go back in. Anyway, yeah, get you some of that and open up your machine, blow it out real good where your bobbin is, where your thread tension, if you can open that where the light bulb and all that is, blow it all out real good. Yeah, just blow it all out. And I know I'm on early tonight, guys. I just came on early because I was working anyway. Y'all might as well watch me work to prove that I do work. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we don't have to get back out and well, we have church Wednesday night, but we don't have to go back out for therapy until Thursday. So I figure by Thursday we shouldn't have no worries about no ice. However, I did get out there and pour a bunch of hot water all over the place. I don't want the mailman to fall neither, but he's probably a little more sure on his feet than Dave is. Okay, Cindy, you know that's in there. Why isn't it going through that last hole? Don't you hate when that? This is my least favorite thing to do online on a live is to try to get my needle through the stinking hole. Where? Okay, give me that. You're the problem marker. Right there you are. You are the problem. There. And I'll go through it one at a time if I have to. And there. Got two papers there. There. Um, you haven't seen a mailman all week? I've got mail. I've got mail. Yeah. Let's see. We didn't get mail Monday or Tuesday, I don't believe. But I think we got mail every other day after that. So I want those, make sure that they're all going in the right place. Okay, let's just see. I am not beyond making there. Come on. There you go. Keep coming. Where are you? Okay. Yeah. There you are. I knew if I wiggled it enough, we would find it. There we go. Oh. Yeah, the garbage truck hasn't run. It's supposed to run tomorrow, but my trash can is full. The neighbor's trash can is full, and they got garbage sitting beside it. The last week that they ran, they didn't run last week. But the last week that they ran, they broke my lid on my garbage can. It really is aggravating me. I'm like, you broke my lid. The city will replace it. The city owns all of our garbage cans. So anyway, I need to call down to the water place and tell them. Done here. Are we feel like are we off? Hold on, no, we're not off. I'm on where we are. Let's go back over here. Where's our front one? There's our front one. One. Right here is the hole we're looking for, right? There it is. Oh, y'all pray. Well, our garbage is part of our water bill. It our is part of our water bill, and it's now there are some people that pay for private garbage, but it is part of our water bill. We get our garbage, and I don't have any problem with them. Bless their hearts, they have more problem with us than they have not me personally. I mean, they don't have problems with me personally. They have more problems keeping their trucks running. My cousin used to, well, he used to work in maintenance for the city, and not, I don't know, for my little town. It's not a city. We don't live in a city, but I had that through there, y'all, and now I've lost it again. Feel it. This makes me want to just, ugh. This is not my ideal fun. I know you're there. I can feel you. There. Got it. It's like you can be groping around, and all of a sudden it's like, hit it. And now the fun thing is here's the fun part is getting to come back up and fix it. Go all the way back up to join the blank spots. That's the one thing about the 5-hole pamphlet stitches. You got to go back through more holes, double holes. With the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, you only have to go through the one hole twice. This one you have to go through several holes twice. So, but I still like it because I like how much better it holds my stuff in there. I don't feel like I'm wibbly wobbly, all that kind of jazz and moraz. Here's my hole. Feel it right there. I know this is boring. As soon as I get this one done, I'll do the other one off screen. But I will flip through and show y'all what I've done in these right here. Zippy, if you're watching, you need to hide. Unless you don't want no surprises. Oh, I had that wrinkled that was bothering me. So one of the things that I ran into with this journal is I used a lot, and I don't mean just a lot of really, really vintage papers on this. And one of the things you run into with vintage papers is tearing. And I have used tape. I have glued other papers on top of papers. Ugh. Okay, the needle's in there, but where did it go? How many balls? How many balls? This one journal needs as many as it has. Remember I said I made this from a pillow. There's my needle right there. You're going to have to give it back to me, mister. Where are you? Okay. Hold up. There. Okay. Yeah, Zippy claimed this pillow the day that I brought it home. This pillow cover. She said she wanted this for a journal cover, so a journal cover it is. One, are being difficult. Go. There's Bambi. Bambi's one of her favorite Disney stories, she said. There we go. We've got it. Oh, we come back out that other side, didn't we? That's okay. Go. Okay, we'll go all the way through there. And now we'll just come up through here. Right here. There. We just have one can. The neighbor next door has two. The tenants that lived there before these tenants, she had 4 kids, and so she had requested two, but one is enough for us. I mean, we literally usually never fill it up completely, but need that to pull. Which way do I need it to pull? Gotta pull that way. Oh, pull that way. Pull that way. Pull that way. Yeah. Okay, we got to go back in this hole, and then we'll come up and come back in this hole, and then that one. Oh, yeah. Anywho, did y'all have a good weekend? We had church. We were all excited to be at church. Had a pretty good crowd. I think I had 14 kids. There we go. And sometimes it's easier this time, and sometimes it's not. You never know. Got two right here. Mm, right in that hole. If we're going into the journal, that's the $64,000 question. Oh, where's the needle? Put through. Now it's there. Now it's there. Hold on. Maybe we just haven't pushed far enough. Oh, I can feel it. Where? Where am I feeling it? We're in the hole. There. Hold on. Okay. There. We're in the hole. We're just not anywhere in the book. That is our problem, isn't it? We're just not anywhere near our being real easy. Okay. Try not to pull things too loosely. There. Gotta have some. I don't know where it is, but I know it's in there somewhere. There. In that back. Should you come in? Oh, this thing. Oh, I know I'm loosening you up after I pulled you tight. I'm loosening you up again. Oh, this just makes me want to fuss and cuss and carry on. There. Okay, there we go. That's my problem. There we go. Okay. Shoot, there went my thing. Y'all see this? And I've tore that thinner. There. There's my needle right there. And that's the same place it came out a while ago. You know what? We're gonna work with that. We're just gonna go through here, and my thread feels awfully short, but I only have to go up one more. And I measured these all the exact same threads. Oh, I mean, hey, Jinrian. Hey, honey, you have been on my mind, and I started to sit down and message you the other night. And then I looked at the clock and realized it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I thought, I'm not going to message her at this time of the night. I'm not. Anyway, Anyhow, you just been on my mind. I hadn't seen you around in a bit. Oh, y'all know what? I told y'all that I would match up people for the swap for this month too. Here we go. I think is that going to get me all the way in there? This is just making me really irate. I don't know where it's going through at, but it's not going through where I need it to. It's making me not happy. There we go. Finally. We're finally through. How much thread? And how many times did we go through that stinking thread? We went through it. I can see it. Hold on. But we can fish it out. Oh yeah. I told y'all I would match up the trades. Need to make sure who all's doing that I have everybody down. I had people ask me last night, "You do have me?" I said, "I think so." Don't make me tell no lies, okay? But I think I got you. So, anyway, here we go. Yeah, we went through that several times, didn't we? We're still not moving. Come on and move. Move this way. Yeah, we'll move that way. Okay, there. There we go. So we just got to get through that and we'll tie it. Oh, oh my gosh. Did you drive in my state and not honk at me? Did you? Did you drive in my state and not honk at me? Or did you fly into my state? Did you fly into my state? Steph lives in my state. So you honked? Oh, okay. I guess I had my nose up in the air and forgot to wave. Well, I'm glad y'all got to have a girls' trip. Y'all needed a girls' trip. So y'all didn't get into any kind of trouble, right? Y'all didn't get into any kind of trouble. What kind of thread? It is waxed thread, Vita. It is waxed thread. So hold on. Yep, it's a waxed. It's not linen thread. It's just a waxed thread. See, this is I what I've done here is I've got. I am really running short here. Shoot, how did I manage that? Okay, I just need you to go through here. Y'all know what I'm tempted to do? I'm going to take a piece of this because obviously that one's not going to be long enough. It's going to bug me. And I'm going to tie this together and I'm going to pull it through that stinking hole if I have to hair lip whoever it is that they say you hair lip. I don't, whoever that is that they say you hair lip. Uh, Hi, Edna. How are you? Hi, grandbabies. Hi, babies. Are y'all having fun with grandma? What do your grandbabies call you, Edna? I think they should call you Nene. Edna, Nene. I think they should call you Nene. Aren't you glad I have an opinion about that? You don't have to answer that question, okay? Now, you'll see what I've done here. I've got this big knot, and I want it to go through my hole. And I'm going to take my little awl, and we're going to booger out that hole. We're going to waller it out. And that thread is going to go through there. You're more Nene? just a little bit. There we go. That's all you have to do is waller out a hole. There we go. Oh, goodness. Okay. So this is Zippity Doodah's journal that I made for her. And my thread that I tied together came off. That's okay. We're all tied up now. We're all tied up. We're fine. We're not doing another one of these on camera. That one nearly made me cuss. Seriously, that one was rough. Oh, I did promise to show y'all the pictures. Make sure Zip's not here. I mean, she's seen a lot of it. A lot of it she created herself, and I just printed it and put it in her journal. So, let's see. On lose this. That's my needle. There, I have one more. So this is Zip's mom and dad. I told I told Zip I absolutely love the way her mom is looking at her dad in this. I love it. Boonville. No, there's no S in it. Boonville. So, yeah. So this is what that part looks like. And you open it up, and we've got a pocket there, a belly band, and then we have this. Lots of music. Zippy created these, printed it on a graph paper. All of this. This is her mama. This is a 1942 uh, handy dictionary, Greek and English dictionary, and her mama's printed on that. Got a pocket here. This is a 1994 uh, grocery ad, and that paper is very, very sturdy. Anyway, her grandparents used to run a grocery store, so it was cool. This is peacock feathers, peacock paper, and then we glued a page on that I just created. And then this one is from 1939, and it was a math book, and my seal is ripping. This is her mom. I printed it. I literally printed it on the doily. Velvet ribbon. She created this butterfly belly band. That looks a little crooked. Clear pocket. She wanted lots of pockets. She got some. This is one she created. It's got kitty cats on it. This is a graph out of a Bible book that I have that is very old. I think it was this graph is from the 1880s. That book is from 1887. No cussing. I didn't cuss. I said it almost did. And then this, and she's got another clear pocket. We got a hippie bag in here, tie dye bag. Makes a pocket. Music. Belly band with a thing. Pocket with lace. That's an alcohol dyed paper I did. Tucked with lace. This is a Jacqueline paper. I did do those. The back here has pretties. Pretty sure that Angela Adele sent me that. I've been hoarding it for a while. I gave it up. This is a pocket. Y'all know what this is? It's not. Somewhere there's a frame. I made a frame using the outer edges of this. This is the other side of that map, and it was tearing so bad because it's from 1880. I had to tape it up a lot. So, anyway, I did put a big sticker on it. Y'all, I got a new sticker book. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with it. It was a gift. Somebody gifted it to me. Dee Dee was using this book on her channel and she was talking about it. And it has some real painterly style stickers. They look like paintings, like somebody painted them. They're very cool. You have Alice in Wonderland scene, has several fairy tale scenes. Anyway, has a bunch of puppy dogs and kitty cats. teapots, tea kettles. Look at all the kitties. Uh, I used that one. The kitties in clothes. It is so cute. I don't know. I don't know. I hear from her every once in a while, but not very often. They're not making videos no more, so not that I've caught. Anyway, so I use that. You'll see it in here, maybe. Yeah, you should see it in here. Anyway, it's an awesome book. My friend that gifted it to me was watching Dee Dee use it, and I think she heard her say fairy tales, and she thought they might be fairies in it. And we all know that Cindy loves her fairies. I love this kitty cat paper right here. So anyway, and I love this one here too. This is very painterly looking. And then one of Zippy's favorite stories is the Pokey Puppy, and I was able to create some Pokey Puppy pages using AI. So anyway, hey Lori, how are you? And this is on a very delicate 1897 paper. And yes, it's got little rips and all on it. More than likely, I'm going to do what I did on the back of the other one of these is I come back in and glued another piece of book page, like something that's a little bit newer on it, so it didn't look as bad. Uh, I love the peacocks. Love them. Pockets. This is still part of the printed picture of her mom. Pocket, tuck, pocket. This is her meemaw. Tuck, tab, birdie. And then this is one of my I'm fine, honey. This is one of my I used to include this in nearly every journal I made, but I haven't been making a bunch of them. But this is one of what I call my double envelope, in that you tear an envelope in half and then you just decorate the outside. And this right here is a copy. I laid this right here on my printer and copied it, and it made me this. I thought it turned out pretty cool. So, anyway, and that is, nope, yeah, that is the back side of that. And then this tucks in there. That is a tuck. And that tucks in there. There's a picture of a girl there. Okay, then this is her mom, and this is a bag, and it is a pocket. So, and then we have this, and hold on, you'll see the rest of this, but uh, I printed this in a big one, and then I printed it in a little one and made it just a little cutout and put it on that pocket. And then this is one of the stickers out of that book. And this is where I took and glued a piece of paper on that really fragile paper that I printed Pokey Puppy on. There's Pokey by himself. And this is her Meemaw and her mama when she was baby. And y'all know I do the lines. And this magazine right here is a farm magazine from 1918. This is okay, this is the whole thing. This is the whole thing. And then this is the Greek English dictionary. That's her mama. And that's on some of my papers that I dyed with alcohol sprays. Pocket, pocket. These are some of the stickers out of the book. We put a ruffle, and then I had hangover, and I made it into a tab. Oh no, we've got a pocket coming up. Oh, you know what? This is going to have hot glue. I just realized that. It just hit me why that pocket is coming up, because uh that is slick. That is a slicky. And then this is bag, and I put one of the birds on it, and that's one of Zippy's digis. And there's Bambi, and side tuck, one of Zippy's digis, and just it is actually a ledger page. There we go. And then this, okay, let's see if I can find one of these. I think I used it. Did I use that? Maybe not. It must be in this one. So these are little appliques. There were little lace appliques that I had, and they're somewhere in these books. Anyway, so the card was left, and I thought, oh, that would be a fun card to make a pocket out of. So I put a puppy in clothes and a love sticker on it. So, and then we made a little side tuck pocket for the Bambi page. Side tuck. We don't have nothing on that. We'll probably put a sticker on there. A belly band pocket. A belly band. She asked for lots of pockets. She got them. A flip out. It's on the back of that thing with the cameo. That this is a picture out of a book. This is that November 1919 magazine. Had one little piece of lace left. It got a pocket. There's her beautiful mother. This is a Jack Sprat book. Jack Sprat ain't no fat. And this is where he's collecting all the animals, and she told him that she wanted to have children in the house. We made a tuck, and I put a birdie sticker. I want to show you, and then this is the back sticker. So, yeah, was looking. I really wanted to find one of those little thingamabobs that I did. I know that I have one. I don't have both of them in the same book. I know. I have one in one book and one in another. And little lacy. That's not it. Anyway, so this has a lot of what I'm hoping is shabby chicness to it. I'm gonna have to tape that up. But yeah. Is this shabby chic, Jinrian? Is this shabby chic? When y'all start throwing titles at me of what y'all call things, I don't know. I just make journals. They're lacy and foo-foo to me, but I don't know if it's shabby chic. So tell me I did not put those in the same, both of those in the same one. I did. It's not in here. Dad burn, Cindy. No, there it is. There it is. These little appliques. And I had two on that card. And so anyway, yeah. Okay, I'm happy with how this is turning out. So we did not put a tie in this. We will only tie this with a velvet ribbon. So we have a velvet ribbon saved out for it. We've got one more journal, one more signature to go in, and it's already fat. So when she adds it, it's going to be real fat. So another beautiful journal. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Edna. Thank you very much for saying my journals and my work is beautiful. I appreciate it. Okay, it's not what we need. Oh, I did want to show y'all something in the sticker book. This right here may be my favorite page in it. Now, I know the cover is not really shabby chic, but it's very 70s shagalicious. Look, this may be my favorite page in the book. Look at all those little birds sitting on the music and stuff. I already used one of them. Love it. Love, love, love it. Anyway, so but there are other birds. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Now, this is one of the things that bothers me that I'm not a fan of. If you know, I would want to take the whole scene out and put it on a page. It's cute, cute, cute. However, I'm trying to get it to peel, a corner to peel for me. However, when you start pulling it up, the pictures come out piece by piece. And that bothers me. I don't like that. So, anyway, but yeah. So, but There we go. It has a little bit of Santa, lots of little things. Has a page of words that that one is luck and money. Has Christmas words somewhere. Probably back there by those Christmas things. I love this one too. I love that whole scene. Look at the little horse, ain't he cute? This book is new. Yes, I just got it in the mail Saturday. I just got it in the mail. Let me see if it has a copyright in it. Not on that page. Natalie, no copyright. I don't know when it was done, but I know it came from Amazon. I do know that it came from Amazon. Look, it has a Noah's Ark, and then it has all the little animals. So, what would I do with buttons and patterns and stuff? Well, I buttons. I actually sometimes I keep a few patterns. I keep them and I glue them down on top of pages, and you can see through them. I mean, I just use them like tissue paper. So in the journal. So I'm looking for my sign up page, y'all. Let's see. Envelopes. 2026. Hi, honey. Hi, baby Nova. Glue them on envelopes. Yep. Okay. So I have. Yeah, that was one that asked me, and I thought I had her wrote down. I didn't. So let's go. Let me show you what we're doing. This is Christina. I need to write her down, and then I'm gonna match these up. So this is my swap for this month. I'm calling it a triple flip pocket. Okay, and I've used it. So it was inspired by something that Robin, my Skywatch, sent me, in that it was triple flipped. It flips up, and then you can glue it down like a pocket. However, y'all know that I love pockets, and this is what I ended up doing. So I have one, two, three, four. I've done Angela Adele. Are you here? She should be on this list. Angela Adele, because she's always on my list. Angela A. There we go. Okay, so this is how I did this. So I've done several. So I start out with one layer. Actually, let's make one. Let's make one. I start out with a bigger layer, then I fold them in half, and then I'd go a smaller layer and a smaller layer, triple, one, two, three. You would glue this down in a book. Now, you have pocket here and a pocket here, and then I nearly always put a pocket on the front. Then you open them because you fold them in half, and there is pockets inside or belly bands. I decorated the upper thing. You open it again, and there's a pocket here. I decorated up here, and you open it the last time, and there's a pocket here, and I decorated it up here. Okay. Now the one that Beth made, she put pockets. She had like 14 pockets in hers. This is an ideal. I don't, but if you want on it, I can put you on it, Jen Wren. Jen Wren. There we go. And Cheryl asked me about them the other day, but she never said if she wanted on the list. So I'm going to add her on the list. But anyway, so I've made them. This is out of just old. Literally, these are hymnals, and I glued the pages together to make them thick. Okay. This one here is. This one here is Jacqueline paper. Y'all saw a piece of this in the book. I used it in the book. Jacqueline dyed papers. It was a cardstock of some kind. This one here is made out of that 1897 book. I will never use it again. Okay, never. Anyway, so look, I've had to tape it up because That stuff is so fragile. I should have known that from you and not used it in the book. Anyway, so you make the pockets, you have a triple flip, and you make pockets and you decorate it however you want. You can put your pockets where you want. Like if I'd have been smart, I could have glued some of these flips and made pockets here. That's where Beth got some of her extra pocketage in them. So this one has hidden pocket in it where I just cut a piece in the thing. Uh Everybody that signs up will get one from me. Y'all know how that works. Anyway, flip up, flip up, flip up. These are fun. So my goal this year is to do things that we've never done, and we will be doing. If y'all saw the list of uh, this one I made specifically for Beth. uh, if y'all saw the list of things that I have on my list, I mean the not the list. If you saw the then you spit it out. You're just stuttering all over yourself. The pile of that's not what I'm trying to say neither. The videos that I have sent to myself that are not that are not. Okay, I am going to add Cheryl Workman on here, but if I'll contact her and if she says she doesn't want to, whoever I match her up with will be mine. Okay, so I'm going to go 1. Okay, I don't know why I'm writing the numbers again. I'm going to go Anita and Beth, Sharon and this is going to be Anitra. I said Anita. Sharon and oh no, I can't put her with her. Okay, I'm going to have her information. Sharon and Pam Barnes. Did y'all see what I just did? Sharon. We're going to do Bonnie and Christina. And I'm going to do Jen Wren with Kathy. Now, Jen, are you here? Jen, I will have to send you the information for Kathy, okay? I will have to send you the information for Kathy. Kathy, Jen Wren. I'm going to match Angela Adele to me. That's Kathy. And I'm going to match Cheryl uh, to me. Sharon, have I matched you to, hold on. Have I matched you to Pam Barnes before? Who did I match Pam up with last time? Beth. Okay. And Bonnie L and Cheryl W were together last time. Juju's not doing it this month. She's busy. Goldie didn't sign up. Teresa didn't sign up. Angela Adrian. Okay, this Kathy is a friend of a friend, and she saw about the sign up and she wanted to sign up. So I will send you all of her information. Okay. And she's in Beth's group. Isn't she in Beth's group, friend? Pretty sure she's in Beth's group. She may be already registered there. I will make sure. So I can't remember what her last name is. So anyway, where do I recommend? I'll tell you the truth. My only two recommendations of places to sell is doing live YouTube videos or whatnot. Yeah, Kathy is Sharon's friend, Jen Wren, but she was in Beth's group. I don't know if she still is or not. So, and Cheryl, I'm going to match her to me. to me also. So there we go. Because I'm always wanting to match me to Cheryl because Cheryl makes crazy, crazy beautiful things. So Bonnie Lipke, if you're watching, you are no, 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 no. Oh, okay, cool. It's not no, it's not Calico Cat. Hold on. Let me see. I think on Beth's group, I'm not sure. No, not Calico Kate. Oh. Oh, it is Calico Kate? Sharon, is that what you're saying? Maybe I should have not spoken yet. Maybe I don't know what I. Oh, yes, she is in Beth's group. Um. Okay. Hey. Jinri and her last name starts with an M. She's actually the only Kathy in Beth's address group. Is that not right? Isn't it? It is right. I am right. I know I'm right because I remember and I see where she lives. So I remember. So Kathy M. Kathy M. Yes. Yeah, she's in Beth's group. Yeah. I just found her. Unless she's moved since she registered. Let's make one of these. Cheryl, if you're in here, if you don't want signed up, it's okay. I matched you to me, so if you don't want to play, that's fine. Let's use this. Let's use this for our outer cover, okay? Is that going to be big enough? Ooh, no, 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 no. That's not big enough. That will be a good size for our inner cover. Hold on just a second. We're going to look for us a piece of cardstock. I put all my books up. Oh, there's this a nice piece. Is that big enough? No. Oh, it might be big enough. Yeah, no, it's not Kathy Calico. Yeah, we'll make a little one. Okay, we're gonna make a littler one. And now we're gonna put this on top of that. And literally, I am just doing this like this and stacking them. I'm folding them so they flip, and I'm just literally stacking them. And then I glue them down so that they still make a pocket. Okay? And that's all it is to it. There's nothing fancy smancy to it. I literally just fold them. I take a piece of paper, I fold it, and then I go smaller size next. Now, this one here has a hang me over, and it's even littler. Yeah, it is a good use of using up your scraps. Yep, it is. I want to just trim just a little bit off of the bottom of this. It's when I cut things like that and I look at him going, "You cannot cut anything straight, girl. You really can't. You're really bad with your cutting." So, and just like that. So you know what? Let's do this like this. We're going to glue this one just a little bit different, okay? And I think my glue set there and got a skin over the top of it. There we go. There we go. So we're gluing it long ways. Always helps when you can stick it in the right way and not down the side of it on your finger. Cindy, there we go. There we go. And that other line is just a little thin. Maybe low on glue. Okay. Now, and we're going to take this before we stick it in there. We're going to give it a little bitty divot right here. Okay. There we go. And we're going to glue it this way. Just like that. And so this time we have, oh, we should have just made our divot on the bottom one, but that's okay. So now we have a pocket here, slides in here. Then we've got a flippy here. So we got flip, flip, flip. Now the fun part is we can now start decorating all of the insides of this. Let's go ahead and do some corner rounding. We don't always corner round, but we can corner round today. Maybe. There. Maybe. We are not having success with the corner rounder. There we go. Yeesh. Go. So we've had ice. So tell me, hi Bonnie, I matched you up, honey, with Christina, I believe it was. Bonnie and Christina. Y'all, yes, Bonnie and Christina. Yep. So yeah, Kathy is on Beth's list, yes. Starts with an M, and she was the only Kathy on the list. So anyway, so this is just a suggestion, y'all. Do 3 flips, triple flip, do your pockets however you want. I mean, like seriously, y'all know I'm not hard nosed about this stuff. It's fun. Let's make it be fun, okay? So there we go. And we just want this little skinny piece to slide. Tell me. Did y'all see me glue that down? Did I glue that down? No, I didn't. There we go. We want that. Maybe. Go in there. Anyway, make it your own. However you want to, make it your own. Christina. Yes, your partner is Christina. Yep. Christina. Juju didn't sign up for this round, so anyway. Hey Kathy, how are you, honey? Your partner will be Jen Wren, and I will send you all of her information, okay? But I think actually I'm pretty sure Jen is in, hold on. She's in Beth's address group too. So I'm pretty sure she's in there too. Featured. Maybe not. If she's not, I'll get you all the information you need. Okay. Jen Wren. Yep. And it even says her name like that. Jen Wren. So in REN, not WREN. Okay, let's use our thing. So yeah, Jen Peterson, there she is. I thought you were. So this is a Greek dictionary, and we're going to use it to decorate one of our tops here. And we're just going to tear it. This is from 1942, several years before my mama was born. My mama was born in 1945. So we're just using it, tearing it just like this. We just want a piece of it to go right here. That's all we want. So here comes an ad, guys. So we're just demonstrating what we're making a triple flip pocket. Why is my thing being difficult? I put a pin in you and you pinned up. Why are you being difficult again? You're all clear. There ain't nothing. Are you getting low on glue? I didn't think I used. No, you're not low on glue. You full. You full of it. I don't know. You're just temperamental, just like me. So I did. If y'all didn't notice, I did come on a little early tonight because I want to get off right at 7 so I can cook for the boys. We're gonna have uh what are we having? We're gonna have chicken rice bowls. Yeah, I had to think of it. Let's use put it like this. I think we're gonna have to cut it down a little bit. Actually, I think I want to this. Is it? Yep, that'll work for me. I like to use double-sided stuff. This one was white. This is double-sided and this is double-sided. I like to use the double-sided, but I didn't realize that one was white on the inside. So we're just going to glue this together, make it a little thicker. Where's Shelly? She's right here somewhere. She's laying upside down. She was resting. She's right there. How are you? Is your family still there? What is Kathy's favorite color? What do I do with my phone? There it is. I need to hold on. I need to open my phone back up so I can see chat because I have to. So this week's videos, there will definitely be a video on Thursday of uh, of there. I just realized where I was. Of the Bible study, even if I'm at the church doing it, I will videotape there at the church. Sure, I have no sound, but I want to open me talking to y'all so that I can see y'all, so I know what y'all saying to me. You know what y'all say. So is your snow all melted, Sharon? She loves pink. She likes pink. You just got your nails painted pink today. I don't do nails. They get in my way. Is Cheryl here? Cheryl, I did not know for sure if you wanted signed up for this swap. You asked me about it the other day, but you never said. So I matched you up with me. But if you don't want to do it, that's okay because I'm also matched up with somebody else. So if you're, well, mine grow really, really fast. And when they start getting long, they bother me. Obviously, you've not been here long enough to hear the joke, Jen. The joke is what grows fastest, Cindy's fingernails or the hair on her face? My whiskers. Being 60 is so much fun, says her with total tongue in cheek. Anyway, so uh Cheryl, if you want to, that's fine. If you don't, that's okay too. I don't want to pressure anybody, but I knew you asked me about it the other day, so I went ahead and added you. But And I've been wanting you to be a partner with me because you make cool things. Everybody makes cool things. So, yeah. I know you've been I heard been sick we puny and are you feeling better? There. So I'm making one of the triple flips and I'm literally just using scraps off my desk. Whatever I can find on my desk is what I'm picking up and using. Oh, I just saw something really that I didn't realize I had. Okay, this is making me mad. Why are you doing this? Okay, let's just pull it out and see if it wants to glue this way. It didn't even give me no glue at all on there. There's a little bit. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, it's not working. This is not making me happy. Why is it not coming out? It all worked the other day. I know why it's not working. I put the wrong glue in it, didn't I? I did. I put the wrong glue. No, I put the right glue in it. No, I did the right one. Mm, don't get a good brush. Get one of the cheap ones. That's a Crayola brush. Yeah, that's a cheap one. You went to the doc. So I have a question to ask you because every time somebody tells me that they have a cough that won't go away, I ask them this question. Do you take any kind of blood pressure medicine that the name of it ends with "pril", like lisinopril or anything like that? Because here is the thing. Those blood pressure medicines, sometimes when you're sick, after you get sick and you have a cough, they will cause your cough to hang on. So, if that you need to check that because if you do take a blood pressure medicine that ends with that, sometimes it's the medicine that's causing the cough to hang on and it's not the illness. Uh, no more but no more blood pressure medicine. Oh, well, then you're just sick, honey. Okay, Dr. Cindy has diagnosed you, then you're just sick. Uh, Now I'll tell you what I do when I have a cough is I drink a buttload of pineapple juice. Pineapple juice has bromelain in it, and bromelain is one of the main ingredients of cough syrup, and it helps more than anything I've ever taken in my life. I am a fan of pineapple juice for my cough. Now, I'll just tell you this right here. If y'all, as much as I honey you guys, okay, as much as call y'all honey and all that, if I met y'all in person, more than likely I'm not going to be a hugger. That is probably going to be something you've not ever heard from me say that I got sick from hugging too many people. I'm not a real touchy feely person. Ask my Dave. How do, honey? How do? Don't watch the back part, okay? Because I'm putting your journal together. I've got two signatures in it. It's nearly making me cuss trying to put those signatures in that fluffy fabric. So anyway, if y'all wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to clean this stupid nozzle out of this glue. We're going to see if it'll work better now. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is why I don't go to funerals. This is why I don't go to funerals. Of course it's gorgeous. I made it. You're a hugger? Oh, you're kidding me. I hug on my kids at church. That's about it. I don't even hug on Dave. My sweet honey Dave. I don't even hug on him. Y'all, I have a feeling that my phone is gonna make me just aggravated this week because a while ago when I tried to check my stupid Yahoo mail, it made me set up a thing where I can do other things and oh it just made me beyond measure. It wanted to link my Gmail with my Yahoo mail and I just like keeping things separate. Yeah. So if this don't work, we're gonna have to get a different glue bottle. There we go. She just needed some cleaning. I don't know why she got all gloopy up in there. Oh, did y'all see what I just done? I am a dweeb. I glued the wrong side. Let's see what's in this sticker book that we can put on top of that. I'm absolutely in love with this sticker book. My friend that gifted it to me, she knows me so well. She does, she does. Look, there's a fly. I don't want a fly in my thing. I want to fly anywhere. I hate flies. These pages right here, I was talking about these pages right here frustrate me because I want to glue the whole page down. I want to sticker the whole page, but then you start peeling things and they come out in pieces. So those are some cool shrooms, but anyway, like that. I want that. I want that whole thing on a page. But no, I love these. That little horsey right there, he is adorable. Adorable. We're gonna pull this horsey. We're gonna put that little horsey right there. Yeah. There we go. Sorry. Transfer paper. Look, I know you don't know me as well as some of the other people that are here, but just let me tell you this. I don't have the patience to deal with transfer tape. I don't look at all the little doggies. I used a doggy. So I used something there too. No, those were flowers, not doggies. I left the doggies. See, look. Meow. Woof woof. Merci. Meow. I am not. I'm a fly by the seat of my britches crafter, and somehow it all ends up pretty. Most of the time. Sometimes it don't. I love the kitty page. Kitty, kitty, kitty. So today I was at the Dollar Tree because I'm out of packing tape, and I saw a lady that I see at the bins there. Anyway, and oh, are you adding a link to show where it's available? Thank you, Sharon. If you would like a sticker book like this, you can buy it on the Amazons. Anyway, oh there, right there. But it's gonna be too tall. need something to go right there over that place. Anyway, so I was at the Dollar Tree and I saw Jenny. I see her at the bins every Wednesday, and she says to me, "Do you want a puppy?" And I says, "No, no." I says, I got a little chi ha 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 at home that would be heartbroken if I brought another puppy into my house. He would not be happy. He gets mad at me if I go somewhere and pet another dog. He would be, oh my lord. And if Jared goes outside and pets the dogs next door, mm-mm. Nope, we can't have that. He's got he's got to give Jared the sniff test after Jared gets in the house. No, me and Jared, we'd have as many dogs as we could afford to feed, but and vet. You can, I mean, there's more to having a dog than just feeding it. You gotta vet it. So, and I am of an opinion that you gotta fix them because otherwise you end up like Jenny with 9 puppies she trying to give away. And of all kinds of things, uh-uh. They were a pit bull mix, which I have nothing against pit bulls. Some of the sweetest dogs can be pit bulls, depending on how the owner raises them. Pit bull and Australian Shepherd mix. Huh. You have no. All the kitties have gone to kitty heaven, Vita? All the kitties have gone to kitty heaven? You used to have your kitties. Oh, that's a dangerous combo. I didn't even go look at them. I wasn't even willing because I have this thing about seeing puppies and I lose any sense that I ever had. And so I wouldn't even go look at them. There. Did that. Now we're going to take this. You would never cross them with a herding dog. Herding dogs can be a little aggressive sometimes. There. I like that. And it covered up my glue. We got a pocket there, and I love my little horsey. Ain't that little horsey cute? Their breath. Okay, so next up, this is our next flip, and that's a little big, but we're gonna make it work. We're going to take this and we're going to cut it down just like that. Was a collie. We had a collie when I was growing up. His name was Junior. I've had a I used to have a miniature Sheltie. I loved her. She was a good dog, but I said I would never have another one. She was a yip yappy dog. And then what do? I get a Chihuahua. Talk about yip yappy. Ain't got the sense to pour you know what out of a boot. Uh, is Bonnie still here, Bonnie Lipke? Do y'all have a do y'all have somebody missing in your area? My friend that I know that lives where you live, she posted something about somebody missing in y'all's area, but I can't remember. A lady maybe missing in your area. That's why you foster kitties. I love kitties except for the spawn of Satan. He don't like me. However, he does seem to like to hang out on the back of my chair and make me sneeze. Hi, Lori. This is faux sister Lori, not real sister Lori, okay? This is faux sister Lori. But we all know who she is. This is not a Goldie's sister. Although Goldie still isn't convinced it's not her sister punking her. So anyway, 4 days. Oh, that's so sweet. I would have cried too. I'm glad you got to see them. Hey, I have your bag in my car of your stuff, so uh whenever you tell me I can just bring it over. Not right now, but whenever you tell me. Bobo was a polydactyl cat. That means he had an extra toe, right? Is that what it means? Uh, you just the real, yeah, she's a real Lori. She's just a faux sister. So now you want to scrapbook all the pictures? Yeah. I'm not a scrapbooker. Yeah, I'm not a scrapbooker. I'm a journaler. I haven't worked in my journals in months because I've been busy making things, journals, my journals, making journals. I haven't scrapped in my journals. I haven't journaled in my journals. I don't know what I haven't done, y'all. I'm just talking nonsense. What kind of kitty do we want on this one? I think we want this blue kitty. But I really like this gray and white. Y'all, this morning I wanted to take a picture. I was going to take a picture and send it and post. Well, I was actually going to post it on my Facebook and tell y'all I have a peeping Tom. Literally. there's, there's a gray and white cat that sits in the morning of a morning. He sits in on the back step of my French doors into my bedroom and looks in because we the curtain's always up because we leave the curtain up so the our cat can look out. Anyway, he's sitting there looking in. I literally have a peeping tom. So he's a pretty kitty, but he's not tame. So y'all know that I've talked about my neighbor that's the cat lady. And there's another word I often use. So but anyway, the, the different cat lady, she she rescues all these cats. She traps them. They're feral cats, and she takes them and gets them fixed so that we don't have a bunch of baby cats around, which is a real good thing. But after she does it, she doesn't socialize them, and they run from everybody when they see them. And anyway, they're all over the neighborhood. We have so much trouble with fleas. She gets them fixed, but she don't treat them for fleas. Anyway, okay, that's just a little tall. We're gonna have to take it down a note. Anyhow, there we go. So, that's what this cat is. He's one of the ferals. He's real pretty. He looks like my black and white tuxedo cat, except for he's gray and white. I don't know if a tuxedo cat comes in gray and white, does he? Do they? So, you're tired? There's Shelly. I'm looking for a little sticker to stick on that. This one right here. Oh, I do like kitties. We always had a cat growing up. But yeah. And this cat here that we have now. He's the longest cat that's ever lasted for us. And I say that, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but we've always lived out in the country like that. And in the country, cats tend to disappear, especially when you live in the middle of an agricultural farm and there's coyotes on the edge of the farm all the time. Our poor little goat was terrified of the coyotes, so we gave her to a friend. She was also she needed socialized. She needed other goats. Goats like other goats like to be with other goats. Anyway, she was just terrified. Her name was Lily. Dave called her Barbie. Like I'm gonna let Dave barbecue my goat. Even if she did even if she did pin down my little CC dog and tear her up. But yeah, eat no goat. Barely eat deer meat and I only eat certain kinds of deer meat at that. Sure ain't eating no goat. Okay, one. Got a pocket there. We got a pocket there. Haven't put a pocket up there. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll think. My friend Misty, she does rescue. She rescues cats. And she sends them up north. I always wonder about that because they send them up north, and I'm thinking, doesn't the north have their own cat problem? I mean, like, I think the south is notorious for having overabundance of animals and dumping them. I think anybody that dumps an animal should be beat up. That's not nice, is it? I shouldn't be mean. But if you, I mean, like, seriously, why would you dump an animal? I've only ever taken an animal somewhere and left it once, and it was on a farm, and the person asked us to give them the cat. She was wild. We had picked her up out of a ditch, and we could never tame her, and so the guy told us, "You can bring her to my farm. Uh, she'll do good on the farm," and that's the only place. Michelle has a question. What did Michelle ask me? What's the difference between scrapbooking and journaling? Scrapbooking, in my opinion, this is my opinion, revolves a lot around pictures. And journaling, the kind of journaling that I do, revolves around a lot around junk. I junk journal. So anyway, I don't know what the difference is. Why, don't ask me these kind of hard questions. Why didn't you answer that question, Sharon? You probably know better than I do because you scrapbook. I don't scrap. Well, actually, I don't even know that you scrapbook. You make cards, don't you? Is that okay? You make cards. People see a barn and think it's okay to drop a. Yeah, I would never drop something without asking somebody. I mean, that man asked us to bring that cat when we were talking about that she was a wild. And that cat was the weirdest cat we ever had. She had a real funny looking face. She had like a cat body, but it was real long. She was real long, and her face looked like a goat. Only she wasn't a her, his face. She was a he. Its face looked like a goat. He wasn't a her cat. 'Cause I would never dump a mama cat. I would never dump. And I don't have animals now that I don't get fixed and I keep forever. My last two dogs lived to be 14, way past their age limits. And when the time come and they were sicker than they were well, then we did the right thing and had them put down. So, 3 antique Archie comics. How did you get 3 antique Archie comics? Memories and photos. Journaling can be about anything. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. Oh, there it is. Okay, this is just making me want to fuss. Obviously, the glue in this is really too thick. Let's see what we can do here. Which I don't understand why it's too thick because it's the same glue that was in there. But okay, there we go. Now, that back on there. PVA glue. I think this will be okay. Put this glue back on this one. Just clean it up upside down, and we're gonna try this one in the gun. This has Elmer's Craft Bond glue in it. I like Elmer's Craft Bond glue. I actually think that PVA glue will be fine in this bottle that has a thicker nozzle. That nozzle there is the skinny, skinny, skinny nozzle, and it needs a thin, thin glue in it, the Nuvo glue in it. There's a pocket. Got things stuck to me. You know what's crazy? I used that glue all afternoon, and it didn't start doing this till it didn't start getting thick like that until I went live. Got a little bit of that. Sounds like a good definition to me. Thanks, Kathy, for being here. Uh, I will send you a message on Facebook through Messenger with all the information that you need. I will also send it to Sharon, and she can share it with you too, just in case you don't see it. Okay? Okay. Now we're gonna do this right here. We're gonna put this through our thing and hope. Yeah, we should be good. I'll say we're gonna hope we got enough tape stuff in our Xyron to do this, but we do. Okay, get our Xyron. I don't like gluing down vellum because especially this vellum here, it really puckers. That piece while ago really puckered on me. So I put it through the Xyron and turn it into a sticker. I love my little Xyron. Cheryl said, what did Cheryl say? Yes, Pam Barnes is in Beth's group. Yes, she is. She's Ginger Cat. Got okay, honey. I'm sure I'll talk to you some more later tonight at some point. And now we got a sticker. And we're gonna put it right across that right there. We just done all of that just so we can make us a sticker over the top of our music and see we want to be able to see our music through it. Pretty pretty. Okay, that's got a pin in it. Go. Now we need to put something up here to decorate it. Oh, let's look for a sticker. Bye, Zippy. Did Cheryl leave a while ago? Did I miss her leaving? All of it. Look at the blue roses. Look at the fishies. I love the fishies too. All of the little sea creatures. Big creatures. That one's a storm, a picture of a storm. Flowers. See how big it is. Because you might be surprised. You might think, well, that's a great big one, but it might not be. Sometimes they surprise me. Well, sometimes they're not easy to open to get to. Oh yeah, that'll be good. That'll be just fine. So you took a dinner break. My little turtle is cute. Michelle Cousins made it. She has a. No, I don't think so. Pretty sure her husband's name is Keith. Is that right? I was thinking his name was Keith, but I could be wrong. Oh. And there we go, guys. We have another one done. Just like that. It just took us all of 14 hours. And I glued that one on so crooked. So there we go. Let's make another one. What do we want to make it with? Did I use all of my zippy stuff? Your dinner time? What you having for dinner, honey? We're having chicken burrito bowls. Looking for paper. What do I want to make it out of? Papers. I had 114 papers here a while ago. Enchiladas, yum, yum. We're having green enchiladas on Wednesday night, is what I've been told. What's that? Look. Oh, look. Look, we have some of this. Uh-huh. We do. I actually cut out a piece of that to go in Zippy's journal. I cut out two pieces to go in Zippy's journal and I forgot to use them. Drat. I have one thing that I've not put in, so I'll save one for her and we'll use the other one. Let's glue this to I have two drinks going over here. Um, Coffee, sweet tea. We're gonna have burrito bowls for supper. I've got chicken burrito bowls. We'll make the rice, and then we've got chicken, and I'll strip it up and cook it with some uh, fajita seasoning on it, and then we will layer in some black beans and some chicken, and I got avocado and some cheese. Then I got some taco sauce, and I also have some green guacamole. No, well, green guacamole. Um, salsa verde. I had to think what it was called. We'll put that on it too, and then we'll eat it like it's good stuff. Did y'all see that? One glue stick just fell out of that. Okay. Oh, that's what it started to say. Hold on, Michelle. Let me see. Oh, now uh, I pulled up the wrong thing. I'm trying to remember what the name of your Facebook page is, so I can share the link to it. She can you made two giant dragons. She can make nearly anything you want crocheted, and she sells those on her page, and I can't think of the name of her page. I was going to share the link to her page. Tell me the name of your page, and I'll go get the link. Do 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 do. Coney dog sounds good. We had smash burger yesterday from Sonic. Got that glued together. That just makes it a little bit easier not to roll. I have to glue the one I put in her journal together. So, okay, we're going to. Is that going to be big enough? Nope. We're going to fold it to about right like that for our first layer. That's going to be our first layer. And we're going to cut it with our skizzers. There's our skizzers. Just like that. So, Michelle, on Wednesday night when we start our classes, uh, we will be in different. We won't be in the sanctuary. The ladies' class is going to be in the shells crocheting more. There we go. See, I couldn't think. Why did that's not what I'm looking for. Anyway, the ladies' class will be in what that we call the little side room sanctuary that has a TV on the wall. Then there will be an adult um class for men and women, and then there's a men's class. There we go. There we go. And then the youth and the uh, there we go. There we go. Y'all can check out Michelle's uh page if you want. She makes all kinds of pretties. She's got some Valentine baskets going right now. So anyway, yeah, her little turtle keychains are only $5. What this is. So anyway, but yeah, we start our new groups, our new classes this week, and we're supposed to have green enchiladas Wednesday night. Jen's cooking this week, so I want to make sure it's no longer than 5 inches, 21 to 31. There we go. The 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 youth are going to be in the sanctuary now, and the adult and the children are going back to the kids sanctuary, and then the men's class is going to meet in the kitchen, and yeah. Anyway, this right here, and I'm hoping I can get it. I got hot glue strings all over it. I normally don't do these with that, but we did this time, didn't we? Let's ink it too. So, anyway, everybody that's in here, did you get your sign up for the February swap? Making the thingamabobs, making these. We swap them. Anyway, you signed up on those videos, previous videos. I almost hate to cover this one up. A giant Grogu. So, these little flip throughs, they're little triple flip pockets. We're making triple flip pockets and swapping them, mailing them out to our friends who are our swap partners. So yeah. Try to decide. Really like that. I don't want to cover that up, but cover it up we will. I'm gonna get all my trash stuff out of my way. That was a pretty good guess, Cindy. Only let's glue it like this. Now we want to glue this down to. Oh no, that's our flip. We don't want to glue that down. Do we want to do an end, slide in on the end? I think so. I think we liked that last time. Only we're gonna get smart and only do the back this time. We only do our back. Let's go ahead and ink it though. So we said. Would not know where to begin. Paper. You always begin with paper. The other day when I was getting ready for church and I was trying to decide, of course, y'all know if you know, you know, my hair is driving me crazy. Just because my bangs are in my face and I can't stand for my bangs to be in my face. I don't mind the length, but sometimes it bothers me. And I was thinking about wearing a boggin, and I was looking at all my boggins, and I thought I ought to wear this and then show Michelle I know how to make boggins too. So, but then I put it on and it looked funny on my head with all that hair flowing out everywhere. And I mean, it was everywhere. I'm gonna go get my hair cut. Not getting a lot cut off the length. I'm just gonna get it. Um, what am I gonna get it? I'm gonna get some layers put in it and shaped up. And I don't know about my bangs. I really need my bangs to get long enough so I can tuck them behind my ears, and then I'll be happy. I can just keep them out of my face. It's all it takes to make me happy is just my bangs out of my face. Y'all see what I'm doing here? I'm pulling that off of that. I don't need that piece right there to be so thick. And I want to save that piece. You almost messed that up though, Cindy. I want to save that piece for fussy cut. Ooh, I want to fussy cut that piece too. Hold on. We're going to fussy cut this one. Okay, y'all ready? We're gonna do a real sloppy job of it, but we're gonna fussy cut it. Actually, we're gonna kiss cut it because we just not getting that close for fussy. We ain't even cussy futting it. Do, 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 do. Did Caleb work today? It looked like there were students there, but the store wasn't open. And there was a solid sheet of ice on it too, on the parking lot. So, and that question is for Michelle, because Michelle lives in my town. She goes to church with me. No. When did your mom and them leave? Did they leave today or yesterday? I bet he enjoyed getting to have family because he likes that. Today. Goes. Okay. Too big, Cindy. You made it too big. So let's do this. We'll cut right here. Cut just like this. See if that's going to be better. Yeah, it's still too big. Goober woman. You goofy woman. You is a goof. Okay, hold on. Oh, maybe it's not as big as I thought it was. Okay, I need it to go just like that. It's not as big as I thought it was. There we go. They're in Texas now. One from San Francisco, two from Arizona, and two from Texas. Wow. I saw that you were posting a lot of pictures, so there. I love the roses. I love the roses. This is the wrapping paper that I have, but it comes in big sheets, like 18 by 20 sheets. Anyway, you know. Now, usually I make a pocket on this bottom part. We're going to make a belly band out of this flower right here. Actually, we're not. We don't like that. We're going to make a belly band out of this right here. Yeah, we're going to make a belly band out of a piece of velvet. I don't like that with the rose. I don't mind that, but I don't like it with the rose. Yeah. Your mom made a lot of Filipino food. I've never ate Filipino food, so I don't know what it is. There we go. There. That's good. I like that little belly band. We're going to put a little bitty sticker there. We may have to glue it on, but we're going to put it on there. We're going to find us a little. Look at the chickens. Look at the chickens, Goldie. I know you'll come back and watch the replay. Look at the chickens. Yesterday I gave out stickers in children's church, and as the kids were as we were flipping through them and they were picking out what they wanted, I saw one and I said, "Oh, Miss Cindy wants this one." Nobody argued with me because they just, they like for me to have my things too. Anyway, this is the sticker I got. It's a turtle with wings. Is it a fairy turtle? It come out of a Mario Brothers sticker pack, so I don't know what it is, but turtle with wings. My friend Cheryl that's in here, she collects turtles too. Oh. Oh, and I meant to tell Zippy that that one that she made that has the cameos, that I have a cameo collection too. I have gotten rid of a bunch of them, but I think I've gotten rid of all of my silver ones. I sold those privately. Had somebody ask if I was going to sell the silver ones too, and I sold them privately. I didn't auction them off. That monkey is funny. The ladybug would be cute. Oh, that little bow would be cute too. You love the mushroom ones? I like the puppy dog ones. And I love the ones of the puppies and the kitties all dressed in clothes. I love those. That piggy. Oh, there's that. She's too big. Oh, dad burn. Jared went to Walmart a while ago and got me some avocados, and I forgot to tell him to get me some little oranges. I'm all out of little oranges. This Alice in Wonderland page. Uh-oh. I think we may have to have a little birdie. I specifically like that little birdie. Work for us. Yep. Now we're going to add some glue to this because y'all know we don't trust stickers. There ain't a whole lot that we do trust. Y'all know me. Here we go. Here we go. He's a little bit bigger than the thing, but gluing him down like that will keep him okay like that. So anyway, I could have trimmed him. Actually, I still can. We'll trim him a little bit because I don't like that black piece that's on that sticker paper. Hi, Goldie. I knew all I had to do was start mentioning chickens and she'd show up. Y'all, if you're here and I missed you some way and didn't say hi, just say hi to me again. I don't want anybody feeling like I'm ignoring them. Okay. I got a new sticker book, Goldie, And it has chickens in it. And it has cute little birdies in it. And we just pulled that bird out of there. Oops, there we go. I like him trimmed down a little better. So look. So this is the birdie page. There are all these little birdies on this music stuff. And then let's see if we can find the chicken page. It's around here somewhere. They have big pages full of stuff. Nope. That is a kitty cat page and little white rabbit page. Kitty cats and puppy dogs. This is there are chickens in there. There you go. Chickens. Chickens. Yep, chickens. So, oh, that would be cute. Anyway, this is the book. It's called this person right here, Natalie Leakey sticker book. If you scroll back up there for a ways, you might find the link. It may not have dropped off yet. Sharon shared a link earlier after I first showed the book, but I don't know if you can still find it. Looking for Sharon's link. Here we go. Hopefully, we're getting it all copied. Control C. Okay, let's see if it works. Control V. There. If that works. There. Will that work? Sorry, we could not find that page. Okay, it cuts them off. Hold on. Let me delete that. Let's just remove that one. Did I remove it? I did. Anyway. Michelle's the one that made she made my turtle. So yeah, there we go. There we go. That one should work for you. Yeah, that one does. There we go. Okay. That one works. Okay, there's that layer. Goldie, I did not have you signed up for the swap. I think you told me you were not swapping this month. Or did you? I don't remember. My member isn't all that great. It's an old member, you know. So that's what we're working on is one of these triple flip pockets that we making. Okay. I thought that was what I remembered you saying, but there. So we got a side tuck pocket there. We're going to put a piece of flour in there. We got a rose there. Got a piece of rose that don't have no glue. Buy me some Nuvo glue for my Nuvo bottles. Okay, there's that. Now we need another layer on top of this. And I'm really upset that, oh, no, we don't. I'm not upset. We're going to do this right here, aren't we? We're going to do this one right here because it's going to go far. Okay. Is that big enough? Yes. There we go. Put it right here. Cut it a little wavy. Give it a little interest. Teresa, are you still here, honey? Guys, Teresa's supposed to have surgery this Thursday. So y'all remember her in your prayers, okay? Hi, Jessica. How are you, honey? I'm fine as frog's hair. This is gonna be our top flip, and we're not gonna put a pocket on top of it. We're gonna leave it just like this one. Okay, and it is cut wonky donkey. So we're gonna just make it a little bit less wonky donkey. We're just gonna put another little curve in there. We're gonna trim that off. Yeah, she's having heart surgery. Some heart surgery. So um, yeah, on Thursday the 5th, 6th. I'm not sure. I think she said it's not to replace her pacemaker, but I can't remember what she told me it was for. Y'all know I don't remember things good. I'm sorry. Oh. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, that Teresa. Yeah. If you guys are in if you are in Miss Beth's group, Teresa's yeah, no, she did not. No. And she's already told some of us in another chat that she won't win this time neither. Just her at her house. Anyway, yeah, send her a card. But we're gonna just leave this is gonna be our top with the rose. Then we've got our dictionary page, and then our flip up here. It's going here. And oh, thanks, honey. We're just using up this little rose paper, aren't we? We need to trim it off just a little bit here. Carol is listening, she said. And Jessica, I don't. Do you participate in swaps? If you want to participate in the swap, today really is your last chance. This is what we're making for the swap. What I'm working on here is I'm calling it a triple flip pocket, and it flips up, and there's pockets on every level. I still managed to get that a little long, didn't I? It'll be okay. Anyway, no, not yet. Okay. Well, I do a swap every month. So, um, yeah, I do a swap every month. We will probably do a lot of pockets, a lot of pockets, and this year because I love pockets, y'all. If y'all don't know that, I love pockets. I like pockets on my clothes too. I'm sure that don't surprise any of y'all that I like pocket on my clothes. I got my hoodie on. I got a pocket right there. I just wish that one was a little bit bigger so I could put a puppy in it. That little dog in there. He'll be my baby dog. So anyway, there we go. We'll just slide that. Just what, babe? Rice, yes. Yep, yep, yep. The three of those that are on it. Three of those that are on it. Is her a little chubbo? Rassy, y'all, no, but I mean, Rassy's not going to get no bigger than he is now. Except for he might get fatter. Jared's always calling him a fatty. Jared's so mean to my puppy. Anyway, he always tells him how fat he is. Anyway, but he still crawls up under my shirt, just like he did when he was a little bitty puppy. Those of y'all that were around when he was a little bitty puppy, he's always up in my clothes. He still does. The only thing that he does not crawl up in is my nightgown. Thank goodness. I couldn't stand that. So, anyway, but yeah, he crawls up in my clothes still. We're going to do that and make that into a pocket, y'all. I hope that we're not cutting off something important there. Jared's putting the rice on to cook. I just have to cook the chicken after I get done here. There we go. We'll make that into a pocket. And we're going to do this right here because y'all know I'm just not fond of an all white page. So we'll give it some stuff. Oh, that's sweet, Cheryl. Actually, I just want to curve that up. I don't like that quite so sharp, and we're going to curve that one right there. We're going to curve this one right here. Actually, we're going to go in there and cut that like that. Curve that one. Slide that down just right there. There, and we're going to put that and ink in that in. There you go. Do you watercolor paint, Jessica? Y'all, that thing that Juju done the other night, where she done the crayons that you can add the water to, and then she stamped those trees over it. If you did not see that, that was so pretty, so pretty. You don't do watercolors, acrylics. Oh, that's sweet, Lori. That's sweet. You do acrylics. There. I want that. I want that edge glued down there. There we go. Okay, so you can tuck stuff into that pocket. Let's tuck this little bitty piece of music in it. There we go. There we go. Tuck in that pocket. You can tuck in that. We need a flower on top. I know that's a butterfly, but we need a flower on top of it. A flower. That is not a Flyer. It's a Flower. Funny joke. Well, not really a funny joke. Dad joke. A man, somebody asked a man what his favorite wife's favorite flower was, and he told him that he was pretty sure it was gold medal. Well, I said I wanted a flyer on it, and we ended up putting a kitty cat. There we go. And this one's ready. So this is how this works, okay? So we have I need a little piece of something here. Let's do one of these cards. So this is just a bookmark. Yeah, she has an address file for birthday there. So we have a pocket back here. We do not have a pocket right there, okay? But then when you glue this down on your journal, you're going to glue it three, three, three sides, and then you would have a pocket here, okay? So what we have on this one is we have a pocket on this side, this tilty side here. And then we've got a belly band, and we've got a pocket here, and oh, we still got to decorate this, and we'll have a pocket on the inside. I thought we were finished. Oops, I thought we was done, and we wasn't. We wasn't done. We wasn't. Let's see. I know I've got papers sitting everywhere here. I just not seeing them right off the top of my head. I got velvet ribbon. We talked about using some of this. I did use some of this in her journal. We talked about that for my closure, but we've got that. That's not big enough, is it? Nope, not big enough. But we've got this. Yeah, there. Make us. We could do this and do this. Yeah, we could do this and do this. Actually, do this and do this. Like that. Now, we're going to do that, okay? But first, we're going to find something that had been sitting here all week, and now where did I move it? They've been here all week, and now they're gone. Where they be? Come on, Cindy. I know you ain't lost them. Hold on. They were standing up right here. Now they're gone. Where did they go? They got to be here somewhere. I don't see them over there. I don't see them over there. Dadgum. I hate when I lose things. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. Or all those other words. Heckadecka. Not lost. They're just not where they're supposed to be. Don't y'all hate when your things just get up and walk off? Shame on them. For shame. For shame. With my hair. If you're wondering what I'm looking for my stencils. My Tim Holtz stencils. They were laying right there. I mean, like for a week, they'd been laying right there. And now they're gone. They've been standing right there for a week because I picked them up out of the floor because they fell off their nail. Scan the camera and see if y'all could see them, but it's kind of embarrassing. It's bad right now. It's bad, 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 bad. That one goes on our journals. That one goes out of the way. You know what? I can. That's one thing. If y'all know, I cook everything. That is one thing I cannot make. They never turn out for me. They never set up. Never. I boil them the 3 minutes it says to boil them. Nope, they don't set up for me. We eat them with a spoon. We still eat them, but we eat them with a spoon. This is ridiculous. That's cute. That's or something. I gotta go through this whole area because okay, right here will work for what we need to do. All we was gonna do was stencil over that paper to cover up that white. We'll use a piece of this. We just want to cover up the white. We use a piece of this handmade paper. And whatever that is. Oh, all the recipes that I use usually say boil them for 3 minutes. Once you get them up to that temperature, whatever that temperature is. I've been craving sweet stuff lately real bad. And I bought popcorn to snack on. Some pre-popped popcorn brims. Popcorn. This one's nearly done for. She's just about over. Had glue in it. Let's dig out some of this and paint it on. So, there you go. Oh, is Bonnie Lipke still here? I don't think I got any glue in there. I'm gonna ask Bonnie if she got my last package I sent her that had her dress in it and her pig. I sent her a pig. Hadn't looked at the thing lately to see if it says it delivered or not. And sometimes where she lives, her mail is so wonky donkey because it goes 1,400 different places 1,400 times. Sometimes it can say it's been delivered and it ain't. Been snowing all day. Oh, you haven't opened it yet? Okay. There we go. Got that glued in. We got a piece of gaping here right here. You can tell that My glue stick is running out. There's no reason why I should run out of glue stick. I've got like 14 over yonder, but anyway, you know how you are. You like to use everything up. You want to use it all up. You don't want to waste none of it. There we go. Okay. That covered that. Now, we don't want to throw that away. It might be something good for something. We don't know what, but it might be good for something. Something, honey, something. There we go. Okay, so how did we decide we were going to do this? Like this and like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. Slid right past the bank. I still got ice out on. Well, I did. I haven't looked. It got up to 65 today here. So, but we have huge ice piles all over our town. Yeah, up to 65. But I mean, I still have ice in my backyard. Oh yeah. Up until Sharon, my friend Sharon, that likes to enable me. Up until she got me hooked on Uhu sticks, I always used the Elmer's glue sticks that are the purple ones because I really like them. But then Sharon got me hooked on Uhu sticks, and so now I order my Uhu stick. There we go. We'll put our divot kind of to the side over here because we're going to glue this one here. But I do still have a bunch of purple sticks. So I guess when I run out of this order that I just got, what, 3 or 4 weeks ago of Uhu sticks, that I guess I should try to use up my purple ones. Now, and then we're going to do this one over here. And y'all know what? Did y'all see? Why did y'all let me not ink that? Why? Why? Tell me why? Why? Oh, get out of here, cat. Cat's back behind me. I can hear him. Let's see if I can see him. I can hear him. He's back there taking a bath. He's probably one of the noisiest cats I've ever heard take a bath. He's disgusting. It's almost as bad as the dog licking himself. The cat is. Which one? So I have the Uhu sticks, the Uhu glue stick. They're called Magic Blue. And before you use them all up down to the nubbins, the glue is blue, and when it goes down, it's blue. You can see where you put it. And but then the purple glue sticks is Elmer's glue sticks, the magic purple that disappears. COVID. BC, is he coming to see his Auntie Cindy? He wants to see me. BC, BC. Too bad the cat that lives in my house didn't love me. Although he is in here with me. The dog gets really mad because the cat likes to lay up behind me on my in my when I'm in my recliner. And the dog don't like it because he don't want nobody near his mama. Especially no dumb cat, he says. And the cat will fall. He'll go to sleep and fall. And if he falls on towards me and I holler, the dog gets real uptight and barks at him. So anyway, I like those. Oh, of course he's jealous. They're both jealous of each other. Let Jared come in the room and pet the dog. Here comes the cat. He can't stand it. Go on, Shadow. You're making rude cat noises. Go find your bubby and aggravate him. Well, my rice cooking. My rice. Uh, the Uhu glue sticks. Thank you, Miss Goldie. Yeah. I usually buy them in packs of like 4 or 6. Sometimes I get gifted them, but I think I've bought the last few sets I've had anyway. But I use them up. I use a lot of stick glue. Use a lot of glue. Period. So here's what's funny. My recliner sits right in front of a bookcase, and on that shelf that's even right there with the bookcase, he can lay on that shelf. And he does sometimes. But he'll start to fall, and instead of just laying on the shelf, he crawls back up there. And when he starts to fall, I mean, you got cat nails everywhere. He's like scrambling, and I'm always afraid he's going to scratch me in the head. I have a friend that her husband got literally got cat scratch fever. So Jen Ren, no zip code and best group. Oh, on Jen's? And hi, Cheryl, honey. How are you? That's Cheryl Cyber, guys. Cheryl is crafty too. So the next sale that's coming up will be a jewelry sale. Uh, and then we'll have a craft sale again. Although right now my craft bucket is pretty empty. But I didn't go to the men's this week because snow. And yes, no beans. No beans this week. I did not bin. So anyway, we're gonna make another pocket out of this one. Even though it's a flippy up, we're gonna make a pocket out of it. Uh, Cheryl, I don't think she's here no more, but Vita's been here the last couple of times I've been live. Hadn't seen Vita in over a year. I was excited to see her. And then look here comes Cheryl. These are my friends from all the way back. Lots of friends. My mama hadn't been out of the house yet. She didn't go to church yesterday. Her church didn't have church. And so she hasn't been out of the house. Her driveway still had ice on it yesterday, so she wasn't comfortable getting out and driving. So we made this into a pocket. We used a tape runner because y'all know I don't like how glue makes that look. That's what I'm looking for right there, right in front of my face. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got a pocket there. We got a pocket there. I think we need a sticker on this one. These beautiful backgrounds are some that Zippy designed. Y'all, Zip is working on a coffee shop. She makes beautiful graphics, and if you did not see journal that I made of the universe journal that I made for um Leonore. You need to look at some of the graphics that she made for it. They were gorgeous. Stunning. So yeah. 2017 or 18, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. You just celebrated your 71st birthday. So Robin Skywatch just turned 70, she said. So anyway, I turned 60 this year, so anyway, yeah. um Dave is 62. He will be 63 this year. Poor old Dave. He took, he took him a tumble this morning out. Well, he took a tumble at a therapy. He's taking physical therapy because he had several falls, and we wanted him to build up his strength. Anyway, didn't do any last week, and so they had him sitting up on his knees and making him bend over, and he fell right over on top of his head. Anyway, it scared them all pretty much. They got to moving pretty fast. Won't know if he is okay anyway, but anyhow, then we got home and we're coming up the walkway and he fell in the ice. So anyway, but we got him up. We got him up without having to call 911 or anybody else to help us. So we just had to think it through. He scratched up his arm a little bit, but I don't think anything else. He may be sore tomorrow, but he don't go back to therapy until oh, looky there. That's perfect. He don't go back to therapy until Thursday, so but I'll tell on him. So I'll have to work with him a little bit more. Who what? Who what? Dave fell, not me. You're just staying young. Well, you've not been here very long to hear all of my silly stories, but when I was a kid, my dad used to work in construct. My dad was a pastor, but he always had to work another job. Little churches don't pay a lot of money. Anyway, he worked for this guy that was a pastor at a different church, the next little town over. And this guy's name was Brother Young. He worked for Brother Young, and Brother Young's wife was Beatrice, but everybody called her B, and she always joked that she would always be young. Anyway, that was her running gag, that she would always be young. So here's another funny story about Sister Young. She used to sing this song. She used to sing this song that says, I gotta move, I gotta move, I gotta move, I've gotta move. When the Lord gets ready, I gotta move, I gotta move, I've gotta move. Well, my brother and I thought she for forever thought she was singing I gotta move. We'd go around singing I gotta move, I gotta move, I gotta move. Our parents thought it was hilarious. Anyway, but yeah, we thought she was singing I gotta move. Anyway, so anyhow, I can tell y'all all kinds of funny church stories. I thought we went to this revival when I was a kid. Going to revivals was a huge thing. And we went to this revival and this dude was singing. And when he would sing, he would curl up the edge of his lip like Elvis. And me and my brother got started laughing at him. And my mom was giving us the death glare. I mean, we knew when we got home we were going to get a whooping. We knew we were going to get our butts spanked when we got home. Anyway, so we caught my dad's eye and we started raising our lip like that dude was doing. And my dad started laughing too. And my mom, she's so mad when we got out of church. She says, can't whoop your daddy too. So we didn't get a whooping because daddy was doing it too. So anyhow, but yeah. Yeah, we have. Yeah. But I'm surprised she didn't whoop that my daddy. So, anyhow. Well, guys, this is my final one for the night. We're looking at a triple flip. You've got a pocket here. This will glue down and make a pocket. You open it up. You've got a pocket here, a pocket here. You flip it up. You've got a belly band here and a side tuck pocket here. Right here, you've got a side tuck pocket right there. And then you open it up and you got pocket here, pocket here, pocket here. So, yep. So, let me just go over the list again and tell y'all. Make sure everybody knows who their partners was. So, oh, listen, I have been drug out of the church and had my butt busted. So there was this kid that he always aggravated me, and just always. And anyway, he kept smushing my hand on the thing. He was laying down in a pew. He was nearly a teenage kid because I was 11 or 12 and he was just about a year older than me. He was laying down in the pew. He always come and spent the summer with his grandparents, and his grandparents come to our church. Anyways, laying down in the pew, and when I'd stand up and put my hands on the back of the pew, he would squish my hands. Anyway, uh, right as we were sitting down, I grabbed a hold and pinched the fire out of him. I mean, I pinched him and he hollered, "Oh, she pinched me." And here come my mama. And to the back we went. I also got into a lot of trouble for not letting the little old ladies at church hug me. Yeah. I think that's probably why I'm not. And what was funny is my mama is not a touchy feely person neither. But I yeah, I wouldn't let them hug me. Oh, anyway, then they'd tattle on me and I'd get in trouble. So, anyway, hopefully when they got to heaven, the Lord told them, y'all shouldn't be tattletales. You're being a kid. You're just being a kid. Anyway, uh, I was naughty. I was. I mean, I might have got spanked for things I didn't deserve spankings for, but there was a whole bunch of stuff that I deserved a spanking for that she never knew about. So we'll just call it even, okay? We'll just call it even. We just won't bring any of that up. So anyhow, uh, they used to pinch your cheeks. They never pinched my cheeks. I told y'all this story about the Easter that I had poison ivy all up in my face, and the lady told me at sunrise service, community sunrise service, that my dress was beautiful. My mom made me a dress. It was very beautiful. She said, "But your face is horrible." I was like 13. Do you know what that does to a 13-year-old? No, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So anyway, but yeah. My dress was beautiful, but my face looked horrible. I went home and cried. My mom was like, "Oh, you know how that Miss Hutchins is." Didn't help anything, Mom, that I knew how she was. She just told me my face was pitiful. So anyway. So, and one of the things I really should point out about this, okay? Basically, we raised my parents, okay? My parents were very, very young, and my dad went and pastored a church, and he was very, very young. And yeah, my dad was 18 when I was born, and my mom was 20. My dad did turn 19 at the end of the month after I was born, but he was 18 when I was born. And then he was already 20 when my brother was born, but my brother was born 15 days after my dad's 20th birthday. So Anyway, so yeah, we raised my parents. So anyway, anyhow, we just grew up together. So anyway, but yeah. And I look at pictures. Sometimes I post pictures on my Facebook of my mom and dad back when we first went to Ola, which is the town I grew up in. We first went to Ola, and they were just babies. I'm like, bless Pete. No wonder we had so much fun as kids. I mean, we if it snowed, we would go. Yeah, today is your parents' anniversaries. Babies having babies. Oh yeah. Yep, quite common in the day. Yep, quite common in the day. And in the, and where I grew up from. So anyway. So but my Jared wasn't born until I was nearly 28. Dave was almost 30 when Jared was born. So my brother, he had kids. His first child was born before his first anniversary, just a few days before his first anniversary. And I was trying to think. Brent was born in 86. So my brother was 20 when Brent was born. So yeah, Brent was born. Yeah. Because Brent will be 60 I mean, 40 this year, and my brother will be 60 this year. So yeah. Anyway, oh, and big news for my brother, is concerned. So, big news. My brother is no longer a district manager. He stepped down. He decided he'd had enough of district managing, and he stepped down into a regular management position. So I'm happy for him. That's less stress on him. So way less stress on him. So anyhow, so go put my lid back on my tape runner. It's the only one I think I have left. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I told the boys I would come off at 7 and cook their suppers. So it's time for me to go cook some suppers. So and I'll see you guys later. I will see y'all around. I still got one more signature to get in this journal, and then yeah, it'll be ready to go off to zippity doo dah. So Jen, are you going live tonight? Late tonight? You usually go late and y'all stay on half the night. I can't stay still that long. So it's hard enough for me to get my 3 hours in here. So anyway, but are you going live tonight? Jen Ren. So here we go. This is no, not tonight. Okay, this is your partners. Anitra and Beth, Sharon R. and Pam Barnes, Beth and Anitra, Kathy M. and Jen Ren, Pam and Sharon, Bonnie Lipke and Christina, Angela Adele has me, Jen is with Kathy, and Cheryl Workman has me. So, yeah, on my partners, I got two. So, anyway, you're still recovering from the trip. So, well, I'm glad you got to go. I can't believe you just only honked just once when you drove by. Should have hollered. I mean, like, I literally live less than 30 minutes from the interstate. So, I'd have gone and sat in my car and waved at you as you flew by. So, so anyhow, yeah, I would have. You could have just flown right by and said honked and waved, and I'd said, "Look, there goes Jen Ren." Anyway, so anyhow, speaking of Jen's, Jen and Wiley are cooking green enchiladas for supper Wednesday night at church. So anyway, well, I imagine Jen is cooking them. Wiley will just help her serve them. So anyway, so I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a wonderful night. Be blessed. Love you all. Thanks. Be sure and leave a thumbs up. They say it helps, but yeah, be sure and leave a thumbs up. So appreciate y'all. Later, taters. Bye bye.